Hello there. Oh, we should shed some light on this. There we go. A little bit of light, a little bit of fun there. So, I am going to be working on some Prefect Press Negation Angels. There we go. So, I have some sweet little Negation Angels here from Prefect Press. See if I can get this thing to focus properly. I'll be painting these up for a convention that's actually going to be in September called Attack X. They're part of my army. I hope to have them a little bit better than tabletop standard. And with that, I'm going to start hammering out some paint, and I think I'm going to start working with some brass first. So, actually bronze. I'm going to be working with Vallejo metal color. As you can see this backwards, it is bronze. It's Vallejo metal color. Love this color. These formulas are great. I got them for a birthday present, actually. Give them a little mix in the vortex mixer. Honestly, the one of those things that just, there's certain hobby things that you just have no idea how you lived without. Vortex mixer is one of them. This is, I'm actually painting over one of my older paint jobs that I wasn't really satisfied with. I love the Metal Shift colors from Green Stuff World, but they just, because these are so angular and they don't have like any real broad stretches, I didn't really like how they turned out. This unit. Absolutely ridiculous. One of the greatest additions to Convergence of Cyrus' stable, as well as one of the greatest models added to the Strange Bedfellows list. They hit so hard, they threat so far, with all the different additions that were added to because of Gatsby 4, Aurora 1, Aurora 2, all of the different little extras. You have a lot of options for anti-armor and kind of getting around the issues. They can go up to POW 18 and threat real far, which is super nice. I used to paint a lot of 40k, and I used to assembly line method it. And I'm just talking like, this is 10 models. I would do 50 or 60 models at a time, and I'm just kind of over that. I look at 9 and I'm like, oh, this is daunting when I switch games over from 40k to War Machine. And by switching games, I mean I'm not against playing 40k, but I play War Machine in a competitive side. And I really, really enjoy the change in the game. It's a much different game. It's very, very rewarding once you get good at it. Where 40k, I feel like it really went pay to win, sort of. Eighth edition was fun, but that's when I actually left 40k. Was during 8th edition, because I just stopped having fun. There wasn't felt like you were chasing this. Like 7th edition was bad in terms of power creep, but 8th edition eventually it was very balanced all the way up until Imperial Knights. Then it felt like the scale went ridiculous from there, and then Space Marines came out and they're like, yeah, no, let's throw balance out the window. And then I heard that it was basically nerf after nerf after nerf to get Space Marines back into a less than overwhelming majority of tournament lists. I mean, I don't think Games Workshop really considers their game a tournament game anyways, despite it being one of the most played tabletop tournament games. Like, it's huge. It's massive. I went about as high as I could go without moving to the States for 40k in terms of competition. I was pretty happy with my results. Let me, if you guys hear something that you may not agree with, let me know. Put some comments down below, and tell me what you think about 40k. Tell me what you think about War Machine. Tell me a war game that you think that I haven't played that I would be super interested in. I mean an obscure one. I would really be interested. I always love trying new stuff. Like there's a couple games that I've been really interested in giving a shot. There was one that's a MOBA style game that just changed from 54mm mod. Judgment. Judgment was one that I was super interested in, but I hadn't actually pulled the trigger on. It's pretty close to it though. I was talking with one of the developers on my Facebook page, and he was saying that he'd be more than happy to. He was giving me lots of resources and be really happy if I started making battle reports on that. Which I do have battle reports of War Machine all over my all over my YouTube page. And if you watch the ticker up in the. Sorry, my cameras are reversed. It'll pop up right about here where my bristles are. And it'll show you where it is. It's actually youtube.com/thecommunitykiller. You'd enjoy that. That's where these videos will end up actually being shown eventually. If you guys like the music, let me know. It's Stream Beats, so it's DMCA free, so I don't get striked if this pops up on YouTube. There was a lot of that going around for a while. Hello, viewers. They're hanging down there. Didn't see my my chat. Like, what is that doing there? Why is it hanging there? What the heck? My plans with these models is to keep them predominantly white with a gray undertone, gray blue undertone. Basically pick out the metallics to keep them still looking some mechanicals, still keep them sort of angelic, angelius, while also keeping a flavor of robotic to them. I'm hoping that I have the ability, the time, to be able to do that. Originally, they were a color changer yellow to gold over their entire body with little highlights and stuff picked out. I wasn't really sure if I liked that. So you know what? Start over with a new canvas. Prime them gray again. Base them with a gray, blue gray, and then hit them with the white. Give it a good solid shade. Or highlight, I should highlight. Shading comes later. Sometimes you find little hairs from the painting, from past painting. Just take my mouth out. Take the paintbrush out of my mouth so you guys can. Sometimes you find little hairs. Sometimes you need a little X-Acto knife, or sometimes a brush is enough, like a good stiff brush to be able to clean that stuff out. Work your way through and just give it a good brush. Clean it out. Unless it's like a piece of flash, and then it's like, okay, cut the flash off, repaint the spot. Or like a really bad mold line that you miss removing. Ugh, that's the worst. Unless it's like a piece of opportunity. Like a folded mold line that's like flat against something that you didn't see when you were doing the assembly. If you can catch it on like a sword or something and it's just like folded down, be like, okay, I can cut that off, or I can file it off, and then I can reprime that one particular spot. Awesome. But it doesn't ruin the whole thing. If it was like on an angel that you just like an angel wing or something, ugh. It'd be painful. Hey. Yeah, all the negation angels for everyone to hate. I mean, not everyone's gonna hate them. I mean, there are casters that really do enjoy playing against them. What you up to tonight, Mike? If anybody can't see the chat, actually, I do a multi-stream. So there's I stream on Facebook, I stream on YouTube, and I stream on Twitch all at the same time. You guys are wondering what I'm drinking. Definitely not orange. It is a delicious wine that my wife found called Mama Mango. It is delicious. It's everything that's right with the world. thing that's bad about working with metallics is that sometimes they separate and you kind of have to give them a good stir and a little bit of movement to get them back into a workable state, so you don't just start moving flakes around. Hello, viewers. You guys are having a good night? Working on some Negation Angels tonight. Made by Privateer Press. Right now, I'm using Vallejo Bronze to lay down the base coat on the support structure of the wings. Well, that's the wings. The wing structure's done. I think it's onto the swords now. What you hear right now is the rippling of my brush against the cleaning fins on my water pot. Nice fresh pot. That belcher going down. A swig of mango. If you can actually hear it, it's like I said, it's a little vortex mixer. Love this thing. Could probably use a bigger brush than this. Speed this up a bit. So, since I didn't mention it before, I'm putting down lead belcher right now. Not sure if I said it or not, but this is lead belcher. Just when I'm blocking out the sword. And lead belcher is from Privateer Workshop. Well, I hope you guys are enjoying, guys and gals, enjoying nice peaceful evening. I'm no Bob Ross, I don't have the hair for it, but he is the person, along with a significant person in my life, that taught me how to paint. Nice, because I've always enjoyed painting for as long as I've been alive, as long as I could hold a paintbrush up. And wargaming just happened to be part of it as well, which was super cool. Checking what the art which is looking like. Apex Legends is blowing up again. Warzone is down so hard. That game is just. I'm an online gamer by heart. I've been playing online games since I was about 8 years old, and I mean, pre 1.6 Counter Strike, Team Fortress Classic, Half-Life. Like, I played the foundations of first person shooters. Watching Warzone decay into what it is. Warzone was the first Call of Duty I ever played, and watching it decay, and the way Activision is treating their employees is insane. Absolutely crazy that a company that big. I loved Blizzard for the longest time, and I loved their games, and I still love their games, but I have a hard time supporting them. I'd probably be enjoying Overwatch right now if I didn't have painting to do and their company was literally Satan's a-hole. Checking to see if there's any other mini painters doing their thing tonight. It looks like there is. I was curious on who it is. I haven't really branched out into the miniature painting community on Twitch. I've been meaning to, and I've kind of like said hi in a few different chats and done a thing. Brush for Hire is one that I've been kind of bumping into while at work, and chatting with him from time to time. I'm hoping that maybe one or two people might just decide to bump by and be like, hey, there's another miniature painter over here. I don't want to detract from anybody else's on. I've streamed anything from wargaming, online gaming, to a little bit of single player stuff, because I mean, I think everybody in the world streamed Cyberpunk. Just that on like streaming online games is such a saturated market. I'm not saying that art isn't either. All I'm saying is that the insanity that, like, the games that I love playing are the ones that are streamed the most, obviously, because they're good games. But in order for a streamer to break out in those games, it would be so difficult. You have like the Nick Mercs and the Tim the Tatmans just like holding the audience, and they're amazing at what they do. I mean, I love Tim the Tatman. He's a middle-aged fat man that does his thing and loves and has just a great community and has a great just a great like he nails his audience, which is like middle-aged fat guys. Everyone can aspire to be Tim the Tatman, but there's only one Tim the Tatman, which is cool. I think there's enough people in art, and I don't know who like the Tim the Tatman of art is. I mean, somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, in the Twitch art page. Cool though. I really enjoy the Twitch community and what they're gonna put out there. The art section is like crazy. Like the amount of talent that's in there that just do their thing is insane. Like the artists, the digital artists that draw all their stuff is crazy. Like, and it's so much fun to watch. Hoping to try and chat with more of the different art Twitch art community to kind of like do some collabs or chat with them and create some techniques. I'm by no means an amazing artist, but I do enjoy painting the models that I do. I've done some really nice work in before, but I definitely need to step up my game if I'm gonna really go into high competition. And I think I have the fundamentals to do it, but it's just a matter of putting in the time, because a lot of the time I'm painting for war game tournaments, or I'm painting for like a piece for fun, and then I get it to a point where I'm like, oh, I'm really happy with this, and I'll just move on to the next piece. If I just push it that extra like 20 or 30% harder. Oh, that's all. How's it going, David? If I push that extra little 20 or 30% harder, I'm sure it would be a probably start pushing into like the acceptable categories of the painting painting categories. Super interesting. I'd like to do it. It's a matter of just doing it. Get it out there. Put the time in. Put the work in. Learn some new techniques. I really love candy coating. Candy coating models is one of my favorite. I love the prep work for it. I love the results of it. They look good. But I think some of the time the people that I have entered in some of my candy coated stuff into competition, I got a bronze. Like it wasn't bad, but it was one of those things like the painting judges didn't understand how candy coating worked, and I think that's what lost me points, because they're like, oh, you just put on some gloss clear coat on top of whatever. And I'm like, okay, fair. And the pieces that were silver and gold were amazing. They were, I don't think I had any place to be there doing that. But I don't want to detract from what I did because I got the award, so um, I was happy with that. I am painting up some Negation Angels for Privateer Press. I was just checking out the Twitch art page, looking to see what kind of other miniature model painters are out there right now and that are painting. Just curious. Thanks, appreciate that. Yeah, I'm hammering it out right now. David, you doing some painting tonight?
Killer. That's an interesting name. Good evening. How are you doing tonight? Thank you very much for that follow. Welcome to the Brush Coven. Do hope you enjoy your stay here with us. Oh yeah, there we go. The Instagrams are popping up again.
Yeah, Stormblade's got a nice little buff recently.
Because I know I feel like I missed some stuff. All right. Everybody has Instagram. Instagram. Go follow everybody. I'm gonna go follow some people that I'm pretty sure I don't follow right now. I'm gonna go do that right now. Because I like to see cool things on my
people here. Thanks for the follow, dude. Appreciate it. Ha ha ha. Okay. Just kidding. Thanks for the follow again, dude. Appreciate it. I think I'm going to make another mask. Another mask inspired by Ubermore. I followed 4 different mini painters in the last 20 minutes. Every single. Okay. You got tired of it, I guess. That makes sense, dude. That makes sense. Alright.
Big surprise, though.
Mm-hmm. What's with the names tonight? Exactly. Oh boy. I'm actually not a miniature painter, and as the title says, this is like the first time I'm doing this. I'm more of a model kit builder.
I mean, technically, scale models are miniatures, aren't they? They're like.
No, I think he's referring to like war tabletop games.
True. But I was gonna make the argument that like since they're like 1/144 scale or something like that they're
Oh boy, miniature painters like war games or tabletop painters are way ahead in terms of hand painting.
That's fair.
That's also where I learned the techniques that I'm doing right now, at least the things that I can still dinner. Okay, good. So I have a seal of approval from a miniature painter then. So I'm not
from a community killer.
From a community killer. Stop it, Belle. I'm gonna clean that up later. So far, so good. I'm liking what I'm doing right now. And I always adore how beautiful, miniature painters are when in terms of the details they can put into really small things. Like, I was like, what the fuck? It looks like nothing from the start. And then it's gonna look out. It basically looks like the character itself just jumped out of the screen. From your computer screen. That good.
Yeah, miniature painters can be very impressive.
Some great work that you're doing. Thank you so much for sharing. Yeah, brain. Don't have GW paints. It's all watered down. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. No, it's very good. No, you're doing very good. Community killer is now following. That's really kind of terrifying to think about. Yeah, those are watered down craft paints, and craft paints in general. Then, even cooler. Sorry, but no, the work that you're doing, the work with them, the colors that you're using, and the conversion work that you're doing is very good. You know what you're trying to do, and the idea is coming through. I like the purples and the yellowy fire. Honestly, I should start streaming the reactions of people I start following. Cheers to that. That's fantastic. But welcome in.
You know what I'm gonna do? You know what? I am actually just gonna go through all of the different miniature painters right now. I'm gonna follow them.
As shared by Zophiana in the Discord,
and I'm just gonna keep getting the reactions. I'm just gonna keep streaming and recording. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do I'm gonna take a little break while stuff dries. This is what's gonna happen. So you guys can listen, hear some stuff.
Some orcs from
is probably one of the most entertaining things to talk about. All those ideas came because I was tired of trying to prime orcs and wanted something else to paint. Hey, the best ideas come when you're not thinking of, trying to avoid something else,
It's going to be something that kind of determines where your market is and who you're going.
Let's see how this one works out.
The Community Killer? That's an interesting name. Welcome, thank you for the follow.
It's always so good. I don't understand why I didn't do this before. It's honestly one of the best things possible. Just keep going through small streamers and keep getting all these reactions.
Monka S. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you as well. What brings you around here? How are you this evening? My name Goblin. I am just sitting here painting some plastic dudes rather poorly. This shield is kind of kicking my ass right now. Make the paint behave. Oh, cool. What do you paint primarily? Are you like competition level painter? I am just a filthy tabletop gamer for the most part. Like, this is just me kind of slapping paint on things. If I'm being thoroughly honest, I am not a talented individual. I mean, it's a spooky name. Like, I won't lie, I listen to a lot of creepypastas, read a lot of creepy stuff, watch a lot of horror movies. Like, the Community Killer is definitely like the name that somebody would have up there with like the Otaku Killer. It was in Japan for a while. Sounds like troll name. No, I'm also filthy tabletop painter. Excellent, excellent. You are in good company. If you want a fantastic painter, Miss Nova Nightmare in my chat. Oh, beautiful, beautiful stuff. Fantastic. That's the idea behind the stream. Really. Yeah, shoutouts. Orky shoutouts. Well, welcome to the workshop. We paint miniatures on Mondays. Currently working on some Slaves to Darkness for Age of Sigmar.
This is so good. Like, really. I'm really enjoying this. If you guys... I'm just waiting for this coat to dry, and then I'll get back to it.
Peak slasher era. Love it.
Really should, actually. Just do a compilation of following small streamers and be like, whoa, who is this guy?
It's an Australian. Oh, wait, no, yes, Sundance.
Oh, Sundance,
I guess
yeah. So,
technically.
yeah. But, like, they did some pretty cool stuff with the robot in that. Oh, Community Killer. Uh-oh.
It was distributed by Netflix.
Oh, gotcha. Well, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, Community Killer. Welcome on in. I hope your name is not indicative of... I said follower and killer at the same time, and it makes faller, apparently. Actually, to tell you the truth, I almost said father. But then my tongue didn't do the thing. So it came out faller. Well, hi, friend. Welcome in. How are you doing? We are just about to wrap up here, but welcome in nonetheless.
Yeah, it was distributed by Netflix, so it's like technically
Oh, it's
a
a
Netflix
kind of
original.
a Netflix, yeah.
They didn't make it, but
Sure.
they distributed it.
Sure, yeah. Wait, you're taking a break from your own stream, watching another stream? Whoa! Waiting for coats of paint to dry. Awesome!
Are you watching the stream on your stream?
Oh, yeah, then it'd be Streamception.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I keep meaning to go and look up other mini painters, but I already follow quite a few, so my followers list is way too long. Oh, wait, so you're showing me on your stream? Hi, everybody. What are you working on? This is just a Kingdom Death Monster burb guy with hands in his butt.
It's Kingdom Death.
Kingdom Death, sorry.
Monster.
Oh, can hear but not see. Well, hi, everybody.
It's a Kingdom Death monster.
Yes. I mean, colon monster.
It is a colon monster. I think.
Hey, Elixel. Thank you very much for streaming. I really appreciate that.
This guy-
I really dig the Kingdom Death model. Actually, I have quite a few, and that game is hard mode.
Yeah.
Super hard mode for tabletop gamers.
Gotcha. Well, hi, everybody. My name's Amanda. I go by Safi on the internet. That was my husband, Gage. And, we paint miniatures sometimes.
Hey, Screwfizzle.
I do
Hey,
other stuff on other days.
thank you very much for joining. I'm actually just I'm right in between coats of paint. I need to... I'm actually just in between coats of paint right now. I've been putting down some brass, and I've been putting down some metallics on the swords. I'm just waiting for them to dry so I can start doing a little bit of shading. Negation Angels from Privateer Press is what I've been working on. And thank you very much for the follows. Oh, I can't wait for Attack X. Oh my god, somebody's here. Screwfizzle. Are you a follower? You have to be a follower, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm super stoked. I am bringing my angels. I am bringing my angels for the Masters event, and I am bringing my I'm bringing Convergence for the Champions event. Nom 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 nom.
Well, these guys are rad. I hope you were having a blast painting them. I know, the killer of community seems pretty nice, actually. Awesome. I just want to keep working on this. This is fun. I gotta go play.
Hey, thank you very much, Screwfizzle, for the follow. Right now, honestly, guys, right now I'm going through the art channel, and I'm trying to find other miniature painters so I can kind of grow with the community. And that community killer name is actually based on building building community, so you have somebody to fight in tournaments and build painting community and improve sportsmanship and things like that. It's not about murdering people, it's about building a community so you have somebody to fight. Wow, this is super cool. Actually, I'm getting my first raid. Apparently, never had that happen to me before. I'm probably going to be bringing 3 different factions. I'm probably going to be bringing Retribution. I'm probably going to be bringing my Convergence, maybe a Mercenaries pairing. Yeah. I'm not gonna be hoping for anything other than a bunch of good games this week, or this week at the Attack X event.
Yep. I know. Yep, I know that same feeling.
This was also
Lost. Find them. Can't find them. Ilzil. Ilzil? Ilzil. I think that's ill. Can't tell. I don't know if I'm allowed showing some. Oh, to Faroko. Thank you very much. Wow. Thank you very much for the raid. Hello, Paradox Persona. Thank you very much for the raid. I so appreciate this. I've never been raided before, actually. Hey, thank you very much, Sirocco. Actually, I was really enjoying that dragon bird thing that you were building from Kingdom Death. I was just commenting. I really enjoy it. You broke the stream. I was gonna say I was looking for it. I'm like, where did it go? Where did the stream go? I was trying to find you. For anybody that's here, I am just working on some Privateer Press Negation Angels and a Prefect Hypatia. Safi's too powerful. Hey, 11 viewers. That's awesome. Thank you very much, guys. Yeah, that's basically what I'm working on. I was kind of just going through the Twitch directory looking for other miniature player or miniature players, miniature painters, and I found Sephirothko. I found a few different people, and I'm going through and saying hi and trying to build up a community. I'm not here to kill it, I promise. I'm here to join the community and try and build more so I have something to kill later or fight, because I'm a tabletop gamer, so I need to build a community to be able to fight somebody, to be able to kill my opponent. That's the idea behind the name, and it's kind of a 80 play on the 80s serial killer sort of thing. It's kind of my inspiration of it. If you guys look in my channel, you guys will see all the different little bit of channel art. Thank you very much for the 11 viewers. It is great. I haven't rated anybody yet, and I'm gonna definitely try and pass it along. We'll have to figure out how. Thank you. This is the bronze from Vallejo metal model color, as you can see backwards because I have my my camera mirrored right now. I'll be shading it shortly, but right now I'm just laying down the base coats of all of these angels. Big old Prefect Hypatia. No, I know it sounds like a super creepy, like I'm a creepy pasta. Honestly, I'm actually kind of at that point where I should be probably going through and just streaming the reaction of people when I follow them. I really want to do that. Thank you very much for following Sephirothko. Am I pronouncing your name properly? always get painting since people are like, hey, it's a painting stream, not a thank you stream. But yes, it is. I know. I really am, like, after the last couple reactions of follows, I am going to spend a night following small streamers, and just trying to get their reactions and seeing what they think. Maybe I should do a stream night where it's I just creep on people and their channels. Like, nothing super offensive, just be weird and just lurk. On the wet palette. Yeah, that actually could be a hilarious content idea. Now that I'm getting all these creative juices flowing. Yeah, she is a solo for the Convergence faction or Mercenary faction. My favorite, like, I use Vallejo because I started moving away from Games Workshop and started using more Vallejo and dropper bottles because I find that I save more paint. And with that, I got a gift from my wife on the metal colors, and I have loved them so much. They have great coverage. They have great pigment quality. The everything about them I've been tickled with. I know that they're the models that I'm doing probably won't be competition quality, but they are definitely going to be tabletop, 3 feet away. Oh, that looks good, sort of models. All right, you have a good night, Screwfizzle. Yeah, I'll see you at Attack X. And if anybody doesn't know what Attack X is, it is a convention in Western Canada. Yes, I am a Canadian. That is going to be, it's a wargaming convention where they were going to have a golden brush competition or a crystal brush competition, but they didn't end up doing it this year because I think it's COVID precautions. Because I don't think that many people want to be handling so many models at a time. I can understand. I can appreciate. I'm hoping to get, because I know that it's not at the level that I would like to be. However, I do have some creature caster models that I am eyeing, which are very, very Kingdom Death like. I have been painting since I was about 8 years old, and I'm 36 now, so it's 20 something years. I was taught traditional oil paint from my Omi, who is passed away now, but she got me hooked on painting through Bob Ross beta videos. Since then, I have been tabletop wargamer, which kind of made painting a secondary to the actual gaming part of it. But as I grew up in years, I have been focusing more on the painting to become better and trying to be more accomplished, which just my more accomplished stuff is on models is typically candy coating things, which requires a lot of prep work, but I love the result. I'll grab one. I'll reach over my desk. I have my headset on. I love candy coating. It is my
my preferred method of painting, but I can't candy coat everything because, come on, camera, do your thing. Eventually, there we go. So it's a whole lot of prep work. Yes, it is. It does look tasty. I could eat it. I could probably eat it, and it would probably be just fine. It's a lot of zenithal shading through metallics and layering metallics with lowlights. So basically, it's a starting with a Vallejo steel airbrushed on, and then zenithal shading with a with chrome, and then you low light with something like Death Shroud Clear or Nulna Oil Gloss, and then you have to candy coat it with the some kind of clear formula to be able to get the really nice pigment and be able to get the nice low lights from the Nulna Oil going through. I love the method, and I love the result. It just takes so much prep work, which I do enjoy. These ones, I just have to work on my airbrush blending a little bit better in order to get a better result. Do you do much airbrushing, Seth Rocco? Turn on some tunes. Yeah, like they're great on big models. They're really good on small models for the zenithal shading and the prep work and stuff like that. But I haven't used a whole lot of liquid masking or anything like that to really prep models before to get the maximum effect, like painting a Space Marine gun or something like that with a oh yeah, I love ghost tints. Oh, they're all behind me. I got a whole set of ghost tints actually from Las Vegas Open, a whole box of them. I think I paid 40 or 50 USD for the entire, at that time, ghost tint set, and I think they were just like brand new at the time. And I've been using them solely over the years. The blood red one is amazing. What I'm going to be doing with these metallics, this bronze, is I'm going to be going in with a very, very washed down or watered down brown. Now that my brain's not working, brown wash to try and low light it, and then I'll be highlighting it up with like a really, really bright gold, just to keep the bronze, but also really get the metallics to pop. These particular models have been doing me really well on the tabletop, and they didn't have a very nice paint job when I was about a week ago, so I figured they deserve a better treatment, aesthetic treatment. Not that all models don't deserve it, but these ones have been lifting their weight. I've been painting. I learned how to paint with traditional oil paint when I was about 8 years old, on canvas, and then I started painting models for probably the last 20 years, 28 years. No, 20 years. I would say about 20 years I've been painting miniature models. However, I've been painting them by obligation, because through tabletop tournaments and the purpose is tabletop play, it doesn't make me a good painter. Like, I haven't really flexed my muscles in becoming a great painter. That is something I'm trying to become better at, because
I always painted for like I said, painted for obligation to meet the requirements of tournaments. And I've always wanted to get better, but I'm finally at a stage in my life where I can kind of put the time in to become the painter I always wanted to become. And I've learned techniques, and I've was hoping to do more painting seminars like Sergio Calvarez, Angel Giraldez, like learning more from them and take some courses like at Las Vegas Open or stuff like that. I've also noticed that there's so many amazing painters on Twitch that it's insane. Like there are so many amazing painters that watching them paint while I'm working or something, while I have just like have a stream open in the background, is learning through osmosis, which is awesome. Really, I should probably look at that. It's good to know, like, how long have you been streaming on Twitch? Also, I really like your Halo light. I should probably look at getting one of those eventually. Maybe I should turn down the volume a little bit. Oh, it looks like I locked up. Did I lock up? Uh-oh. Here we go. Huh, my stream locked up, but apparently it's still going. Awesome. I'm okay with this. Saf, not only did you break your stream, but I think you broke mine. Nope. Nope, I think I'm good. I think I'm still broadcasting, so I think I'm still good. It's just all my timers went dead. You know what? I'm not going to screw with it. I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to keep painting. Yeah, like my live timer. Yeah, my live timer went pot. Oh, there we go. Everything snapped back. Good computer. I'll give you a cookie later. So 3 years. I tried doing the online gaming thing on Twitch, and I did a lot of battle reporting on YouTube. And I multi-stream. Like I multi-stream across YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook when it wants to work. Streaming on Facebook is kind of a pain in the butt. It's so finicky on what the bandwidth requirements are, and when it feels like it'll kick you off, and it doesn't really use the reconnect function all that great. One of the habits that I'm trying to really make sure that I'm doing is painting in my camera area. It's not something that I'm usually super good at. It's just that forming that habit right now. This is only my third painting stream, but my last painting stream actually failed miserably because my OBS decided to take a giant dump on me. Is it like, okay, so I really like the way that your camera is set up. What do you use for a camera? Because I'm trying to make sure that my hand is not always in the way.
Okay, I use a C920. I don't have it like zoomed in because I'm not sure if this is actually good quality, but I'm having issues with the. Okay, I do have a gooseneck arm that I'm thinking about putting like right in front of me to be able to, because this is the difference in perspective right now. If that's is that tripping anybody out yet? Hand. Um, I do have a gooseneck arm that I'm thinking about putting in front of me, but I feel like it's going to be really annoying to be able to work around and to keep it off camera, or to keep it off camera from our perspective, our little chat. Perfect. I like hearing it. If this is working and people are enjoying this and it's actually like being presented in a good way, that's what I'm looking for. Especially from somebody that's been doing it for multiple years, it's nice to see and hear, because I was a little questionable if I needed to adjust. You have been a wealth of information already. I appreciate the information. I so my wife is actually one of the reasons why I try and make sure my audio is good is because my wife was actually has a degree or a certificate in broadcasting. So one of the first things I did would be like, I have to make sure that my audio is crisp, it's good, it's clear, and that I can keep my enunciation forward and projecting so everyone can actually enjoy what they're hearing and what everything is mastered to a good degree. So my music isn't too overpowering. I'm using a Yeti, of course, because she actually got it for me for my Christmas. She got it for me for Christmas. Because good microphones are amazing. Also, your audio is amazing too. Do you? Well, you will also. Well, I appreciate everything that you're telling me right now. If my audio is good and my video is good, then I mean, all I need to do is have talent to have a stream, and I'm working on that. There's nothing wrong. I have no problem talking in front of a whole bunch of people. It's just a matter of making sure that the content that I'm explaining or performing is good. I'm actually working on a remote streaming setup so I can go stream wargaming. But it is much more finicky because I need a digital lapel mics, and Bluetooth lapel mics are ridiculously expensive. Or I use my bust old laptop, which literally burns with the heat of 1,000 suns when it's streaming. It's an interesting endeavor. I enjoy the challenge of it, and the only thing that becomes an issue is when actually finding opponents that are willing to stream video or stream tabletop games against you. Because a lot of people don't like playing on stream. And what usually happens that the last time we were doing it is that we basically drew straws, and whoever drew the shortest straw or was the latest ended up having to play against me. Yeah, it's and I totally understand why people don't want to be on camera, or why they don't want to be a focus of attention. Because I mean, real here, when you're streaming IRL,
anything could happen, anything could be said, and that could be leave you subject to so many things. And I'm not saying it's dangerous, but people can be very apprehensive about it. I did have it low. I can bring it up actually. This is about negative 20 dBs right now. I use Stream Beats for background music. Normally you have to pay for this kind of help. This is like some Harris Heller stuff going on here. I was using Pretzel Rocks. I do have it. The problem that I'm finding is that on YouTube I actually get copyright struck with pretzels. Like I got hit with 2 or 3 in the span of a week on some of it. Yeah. Like I'm not monetized, so it's not like it really affects me. And the only thing that they do is they throw ads on my videos, so it's not really that bad. But the worst part about it is that that it just, I mean, I guess you're not a YouTuber until you eat your first copyright strike anyways, so sure, I'll take it as a badge of honor. But yeah, Pretzel, where Stream Beats, I've never had any issue with any DMCA or anything like that. Do you use Streamlabs? I use Streamlabs OBS. Leorin board. Huh. Do you typically stream on Mondays? Or do you stream like every day of the week, or are you like a full-time sort of dealio? I really want to get a Stream Deck. I've been looking at getting one. It's one of those, I just haven't figured its necessity for me yet. I see you're a person of culture as well. Those are, well, Sundays used to be my stream nights, but because I live in the middle of nowhere and everybody is home on Sundays, I get absolutely destroyed on my bandwidth because everybody and their dog is trying to stream on those nights too in my town. Like, I'm streaming on 25 down and 5 up right now, and I'm trying to get every single bit that I can to make sure that everything works. Like, it is not easy. They said it couldn't be done, and I did it. The other issue is because I live in rural Western Canada, it is a nightmare for quality internet. So I'm gonna try and get really, what options are there? I'm actually trying to get Elon Musk's internet, Starlink. I've been approved for the beta. I just need to actually pull the trigger. But the investment for Elon internet is $130 a month, but it's also $800 Canadian to be able to buy the actual hardware to hook up. So it's quite expensive. I mean, it's a one-time investment, but if I do it, I'm gonna have 300 down and like 100 up, which is really what I'm dying for. All right. Where are you hiding? There you are. If you hear the vortex mixer in the background, I've been raving about how every single painter, whether it's novice or expert, needs one. Oh, that's neat. Gonna get some black washout for these swords. Water it down about, bring the noise down about 50%. I love painting the arse things to set up. It really is the fun out of all of this. Like, hey, I got this new shiny toy, and it's gonna piss me off. I will absolutely. I'll check out your your Twitch page again, and I'll go check out your socials. Thank you very much for the raid, and I appreciate it. You have a good night. Maybe sometime we can do a combination stream where I'm on Discord all the time. So if you're interested, we could definitely do that on a Monday night. Awesome. Well, it was very nice to meet you. Thank you very much for coming by the stream, and keep killing it. How's that for a corny catchphrase, guys? Guys and gals. Oh, yeah, like yesterday took me 2.5 hours to figure out why my Twitch account wasn't connecting, where my YouTube and everything else was. Ugh. Fetching information. Fetch this, Twitch. Yeah, like I was supposed to stream. Normally I stream on Sundays, but your token has expired. No, mine was fetching Twitch information. Twitch information 404. OAuth can't be found. Ah! I want to throw one of these angels and watch it fly. Your token has expired. Okay, thank you very much for coming by, and you have a good evening. I will look forward to chatting with you in the future. Maybe I'll go troll some more, some other painters and see the reactions to Community Killer page. I'm gonna keep laying down this ink. When I'm done doing this black ink, I will probably go and try and find some more Twitch people. That was super amazing. That was awesome. Super helpful, and as a newer person to Twitch, was incredible. I got extra followers. I got raided. That's a first time for me. I've never been raided before. I have, like, it's amazing. This community can be super nuts. Love it. Definitely branch out some more. I'm gonna lay this Nuln oil down and let it dry, and then I'm gonna go try and find some more people to get some name reactions to, apparently. Isn't it great that how we can have a stream where we're sitting here and I'm laying down paint and you guys are watching paint dry? This is literally what our grandparents warned our parents about. Is they're so bored they're watching paint dry. Is this a commentary on our world today? If so, I love this world and I'll take it. All right. Blackwash is down. Let's go find some more people. So much good information that I learned today. Insane. Let's see if I can find some more people that'll teach me some stuff. Turn down. I'll get into the camera over here. You guys can see. Back to the
I want to hit the follow. Oh my gosh. You play WoW and make things. Thank you so much for that raid. Guess what you got? Do you even know?
Skyrocketed in price. First, don't recommend it.
The community killer. I don't know how I feel about somebody named the community killer following me. Is this an attack? I'm scared. No worries, dude. I am doing well. Promise it's all good. That's what they say before the hordes of barbarians come to, sack the lands and destroy the farms. Let's see, where was I? The cutting and gluing Indomitus box. Ooh. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Today, yesterday, honestly, this weekend was a really shitty weekend, but I'm getting over it. And I'm getting some practice in with these orc boys, which is good.
Well, Seems like more people really enjoy the name.
I guess. Let's see here. Let's catch up. I'm looking at other miniature painters on Twitch while my viewers watch shade dry. Oh, fun. What were you painting today? Okay, see that's a lot less terrifying. Ah, fuck. So that's a lot less terrifying when you put it like that. There's been these guys going around on Twitch that are like messing with people's Are you quite done, Missy? There's been these peoples on Twitch that are messing with people's like IP addresses and stuff. So you know, just never can be too careful these days. Um, I should have, yeah. See, honestly, that probably should have been like a little bit of the. Okay, let me scroll up a bit. Oh man, I'm missing stuff now. Let's see here. Let's see. I want to get the Lego M Falcon. Huh? I don't know about that. Who's sacking villages? See. This is my head cannon.
Any exciting minis?
Another one. Let's see how it works out.
Oh, thanks for the follow, the community killer. I don't know why. Oh, there. Okay, yeah, just not used to this UI. I mean, not a bad set of things to be doing every day. Hey, Minimancer, how are you? What was the other Kingdom Death model you were cooping on? Oh, sorry, lamp got in the way. I took a break from streaming for a week and I'm so rusty now. Yeah, it's supposed to heat up here later this week, which I'm not looking forward to at all. Yeah, so many things. Oh my god, Gregory, you already gifted subs recently. Jeez, what happened? Oh god. Oh god. What are you working on, Killer, that you're waiting for to try? Oh yeah, I guess it's the first stream this month. You're crazy, Gregory. Yeah, let me mute that for a second. There we go. Now it won't be so much.
Okay. Trying to dry pretty good. Hey, Greg. And stuff.
You're working on that dragon head, right, Minimancer? Negation Angels. I'm not sure. Is that from I guess Privateer Press's game? Blanking on the name right now. But cool. Yeah, I do lots of KDM stuff. I do have some like GW stuff that I'll work on eventually, like the Dominion box. And like 75 mil mini reset. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's where that dragon bust is at. That'll look familiar. I have to have this Twitch dashboard on my computer right now because my iPad.
However, popping into a channel for the first time and then end up getting a gifted sub right off the bat. Pretty neat.
It's still holding at only 1%. That's not good. Let me
Hey, working on his Kingdom Death model looks pretty cool. Thank you very much, everybody, for following and watching everything that I've been doing lately. Really, really good feeling when it looks like what you're doing is paying off. I got rated today. That's a first. Super stoked about that.
I appreciate you, Gregory.
Very few. Well, there are just so many viewers. Casting. All right. Get back to going through and getting these shades done.
Sure, my hands stay in camera. Literally the easiest part of my day. Laying shade down. But did I just disconnect? Like,
Alrighty. Alright, I think that is going to be enough for the stream tonight. I got the first layer on the wings, and I got a shade on. That should be it. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I will catch you guys all later.